Hello, 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 and g'day, and welcome to this channel, Stone the Current. We are today going to jump over from here in Australia to visit New Zealand. We're going to see what the New Zealand TERFs are up to. We're doing a TAW-A-LONG with Rex, and Rex is doing these days it's TAW, Turf Across the Water. She's joining with her sister over there, LANDY, and the women from Manawahini Corridor. So we're going to be jumping over to see what Rex is doing in a second. I just want to say a big thank you to BF and the Miami girls for having me do a TERF-A-LONG there yesterday. And another huge big thank you to my girl Rex, my sister from over the waters right there, for asking me to do a TERF-A-LONG today. And in honor of that, I have my Sis My Ass shirt on. Hell yeah, a gift from Rex Landy herself. How could anyone not want that? It is a thing of absolute beauty. Hello, Miss Misery Gloom. We are going to be doing a bit of a TERF-A-LONG, adding my smart arsiness to Rex's smart arsiness, and hopefully it will be enjoyed by some or all. Yeah, the shirt's the bomb, hey, like it was a birthday present from Rex, and I just freaking love it. I love it. It's just, they're really good quality and they're really, really comfy. So if these shirts are what you want, hit Rex up because she has a little shop with her shirts. So she might be able to get you one of these beauties. And I love it because my ass is actually in the suffragettes colours. And I do love wearing purple and green most of the time. Anyway, even my house is painted purple. So he's there. So I've got my Rex in the background. I will be coughing a little bit because I have been a little unwell. But here we go. We're going over. We're sharing screen. There's Rex now. There's Rex. We're going to add some volume. Because, hey, we can't have a quiet Rex. Rex
I'm going to leave it out.
Full volume all the time.
Looking outwards, even when I speak. I'm going to ask somebody to hold this. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, keep it outwards.
Just outwards. You know what I look like. I've got a little witchy hat on. You'll hear me.
Now, I've actually got my banners in green today. So that's in honor of Rex and the girls over there who are wearing lovely green shirts. And I think they really stand out and it rocks.
Hey.
Are they tattoos?
No. Well, no.
They're tamuku.
Tamuku.
But I mean, they are printed in, you can't wash it away.
No.
So I've seen it on a couple of ladies. Is it a lady thing?
Woman.
Yes.
Woman only.
The kawaii.
Woman here,
Yeah.
men the face.
Yeah, the mata ora.
Yeah, they get the mata ora full face. We get the chin. It's our moku kawaii.
And you do it, it's a cultural thing?
Yes, yes. It's our birthright.
Or? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thank you very much.
No worries. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Stick around and listen if you want. We're here
So the
to
women get the
speak truth to power.
Makukai, and the blokes can have the full face
Thank you.
tattoos.
Yeah. Yes.
So I personally, I've had the privilege of being raised by a Maori. I'm not Maori myself. I have no Islander DNA. I have African and Southeast Asian DNA, which is Indian, Sri Lankan, Pakistani.
Here,
But I was
here's
raised
John
up
and Verena.
by a Maori, so I do have inflections in the way I speak.
Hi, John.
We're not allowed to do that.
A Maori stepfather. So yes, I do love my Maori stepfather. And it's funny because people always tell me how much I look like him, and we're totally, absolutely not blood related. But I love him as my dad, and he loves me as his daughter.
Woo! Here's Lee.
On behalf of Manawahini Corridor and TERFs Across the Water, kia ora and hello. Welcome to Voices for Children. Tia kina te mauri o te wahine. Tia kina te mauri o te tangata. Te kina te tapu o te whare tangata, o te mokapuna e tamariki, kei te whaio ki te ao marama. Te he
Maori ora!
Protect the life force of women. Protect the life force of people. Protect the life force of the womb, children and grandchildren.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the world of light may all be seen. For those of you who know me, my name is Philippa Landy. For those of you who don't, my name is still Philippa Landy. Some housekeeping to keep us informed and onto it. Should anyone require first aid, please approach any of the identifying shirts. Help will be provided by the security of the Parliament grounds. Thank you, guys. Public toilets are located down at the railway station and or the pubs across the road. General public assembly rules of engagement apply. Please exit away from protesters and in an orderly manner. Please, pretty please even, leave no rubbish. We have some bags. Could all speakers please come forward to me and be easily accessible for your turn to speak. Women will speak first and we have an open floor and men are welcome to speak also. We gather together today as a united front and being together. Voices for children, we say no. Hey, government, leave our kids alone.
Yes!
Government, leave our kids alone.
Right.
We have an extraordinary lineup today of speakers. I use the word extraordinary deliberately, as it is extraordinary that we are here trying to protect our children and grandchildren from an insidious cult. An insidious cult that is state-sanctioned, state-funded, and it's there to harm our children. Voices for children, we say no. Hey, government, leave our kids alone. So please welcome our first speaker, Landy. Can you come on up, please?
Woo! So, there's three ladies.
Kia ora, kia ora, kia ora. My name is Landy, and I am a TERF. It's the name we're called when we speak truth to power. No child is born in the wrong body, not one. Because if they are, where are the piles of bodies in the hospitals? Do they burn them at the end of each shift? It's a lie. No child has been born in the wrong body. Puberty is not an illness. Children do not need cancer drugs if they do not have cancer.
Fact.
No child needs medicating for a feeling in their head. 80% of children who think this desist. They stop, they grow out of it. Our kindness and empathy has been weaponized against us, and they have come for the children. Children cannot consent, and they cannot in any way be born in the wrong body. I've repeated that, but it's true. The body they have, they're not comfortable with. Girls do not grow up to be men. Boys do not grow up to be women. Women don't have penises. They never have and never will. Men in ugly dresses are not women. And this cult is in our schools. They have not been elected. There has been no referendum on it. And these groomers are in our schools teaching sexuality and gender. There is no test on the planet for gender.
Got one.
Hair, skin, blood or saliva. Just the feeling in your head that you are not a porn sick man in a dress. And to that I say no. It is an ideology. It is not real. It is not true. Biology matters, and no child has ever got the right to consent to this, and no teacher has the right to be teaching this inculcating nonsense. I say no. Now I'm going to hand you over to somebody who has come talk to us from gender education. And I'd like to welcome you, Lou. Thank you so much. And here she is.
Kia ora.
Here we go.
So this is a message from Resist Gender Education to the next Minister of Education. We are a group of educators, parents and concerned citizens.
Yes.
We reject the ideology of gender identity that has infiltrated our schools. Stop teaching children gender identity beliefs as if they are fact.
They're rubbish.
We call on you, as the new Minister of Education, to withdraw the current harmful relations and sexuality education curriculum.
Yes! Get it out!
Replace it with one that is scientifically accurate, age appropriate, and has parental approval.
Yes!
Stop teaching our children that they can choose their sex based on 1950s stereotypes about what boys and girls should like. Stop telling them that it's easy and even joyful to change sex. Do not introduce them at school to puberty blockers,
Nasty,
chest
eh?
binders,
Yeah.
and cross-sex hormones. These are dangerous.
They are.
Stop leading them to believe that their personalities are wrong for their sex and that they need to radically alter their bodies. Resist Gender Education advocates for the rights of children to reject gender stereotypes and be their authentic selves without discrimination, labelling, or medical intervention to fix them.
There's nothing wrong with them. You're right.
Research shows that over 80% of children with gender dysphoria finish up being comfortable with their biological sex if they're allowed to go through puberty without medical interference. Schools should be supporting and reassuring children to accept their bodies and each other, rather than encouraging gender non-conformists to surgically remove healthy body parts to match stereotypes.
That's right.
Some essential facts for the new Minister of Education. Sex and gender are two distinct things. Sex is not a spectrum. There are only two sexes. We are a dimorphic species. Humans cannot change sex. It is hateful and bigoted to say that no woman has a penis and that humans cannot change sex. But these are the scientific facts. It's not hateful or bigoted, I hope I said that. Sending confused and anxious children down a path towards radical and irreversible changes to their bodies isn't kindness or tolerance or inclusion. Minister, we call on you to write a new RSC curriculum that helps young people to accept their bodies and to live freely as gender non-conformists in the sex they were born as.
Yes! Woo!
It is not compassionate to teach children concepts that are scientifically and ethically dishonest.
Cruel.
True compassion means supporting distressed children to understand and accept the truth about the unchangeable nature of their sex. Empathy without honesty is no more than a hollow performance.
Just like you in the dress.
Charade in our schools must stop.
It's disgusting, yes.
If you'd like to know more, please take our card and visit our website, www.resistgendereducation.new Zealand. Come and see me if you need some help with that.
Well
Woohoo!
done.
Yay! All right. Truth to power.
Please be aware this information is hot off the press, people. This is what we can do for our kids and our tamariki. Next, I'd like to introduce
How great
Karina,
is that
who's
chalk
representing I Am Hope today.
Nice and big and gold. It's fantastic.
Yeah! Come on, Auntie.
Before we start,
Honey, hey, hey's in the house.
a minute's silence for
Well,
Baby Ruth,
outside the house.
who
But she's
has
there.
had his life shortened by those within his own.
So the ladies are in Wellington today. So that's the bottom of the North Island if you haven't been to New Zealand.
Not sure if you can see.
So that's down in Rex's territory. So when I landed in New Zealand, that was the airport that I came into, was Wellington Airport, where Rex picked me up from. Oh no, we got a lag. We got a lag. So yeah, that was where I landed. I landed at Wellington Airport, and like the pain in the ass I came in at midnight. So Rex came and picked me up from Wellington Airport at midnight. So we do have a bit of a lag. They've lost their stream, which is a shame. So hopefully it'll pick back up. Otherwise, you poor people will be stuck with me doing commentary to the little line going around in circles. But while I've got you here, and while there is a little bit of a lag, we'll just I hadn't done a debrief on my adventures in New Zealand, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One reason really is I'm just a selfish, horrible woman who really enjoyed the whole experience with Rex and just wasn't ready to share it with anybody. What can I say? Rex is just a really, really awesome woman. She's truth down to the absolute core. And which, sort of makes me have a bit of a giggle because both Rex and I get this labeling that we're some sort of horrible, horrible women that are potty-mouthed, and yet we get along absolutely famously. So work that crap out. Oh, has she stopped it herself? Rex has actually stopped it herself. Yeah, no, I will be sharing it in my own time. It was just such an amazing experience, the whole thing. Like, we landed in Wellington, I had a day with Rex, and then bam, we were like straight to Auckland, which is a 9-hour drive. Like, Rex drove 9 hours up the guts of the island. I might have to, it'll be catching up. Wait, give us a second. It should be catching up.
Not hanging
There we go.
the New Zealand flag. Why not? If you were going to hang a trans flag, if you were going to, it is the breakdown of families in this country that's hurting us all. It is up to us to be looking at our own, holding our own to account. It starts with whānau. It goes to hapu, iwi, out to the wider community. But it starts with us at home. I am simply here to help uplift the voices of these strong women, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have the following that I have today. It is all their mahi, and I am just privileged to be part of their lives to help them push their message. Thank you all for coming today.
Woo-hoo! Oh no, we lost it again. Oh, I'm famous on Kelly J's website and Rex. TERF famous or infamous. I think Rex and I are more infamous than famous.
Tirelessly to work against this insidious cult.
Thank you.
Attempting to disown one's sex reality is not a human right or a lifestyle choice. It has evolved from an orchestrated, technological and corporate cultivation of disassociation.
I'm so sorry, the stream is terrible, whānau. I'm not sure, I can't see the screen.
And through our institutions. The transgender child is a corporate, legal and technological construct.
It's a lie! Yes.
Children distressed about feeling wrong in their sex realities, being promoted as having special human identity, needing protections and rights and medical manipulation, hits the marketing sweet spot because it cultivates our empathy. Wonderful words from Jennifer Bilek. And I'll just say one part of that again. The transgender child is a corporate,
legal and technological construct.
Absolutely. Good night.
I'd like to introduce you to Helen from the New Conservative Party. Thank you.
Hooray. Go, Helen.
I just want to start by saying that puberty is normal. But puberty is also uncomfortable. It's normal to be uncomfortable in your body.
You grow
And
into
that's
that.
okay. Doesn't mean to say we change it. I'm going to say that I respect pretty much everybody until you do something that makes me not want to respect you. Now, over the weekend, I thought I'd play around a little bit and I asked AI some questions. I know, right? What do I do?
Fun, eh?
Excuse me, so I asked AI if I'm responsible for somebody else's feelings.
It's nice and hot, hey? It's got really hot today.
AI came back.
Wow. Come on, look. I thought there'd be 20 people. There's about 40.
Empathy to do that.
Huh?
You know.
Yes,
And then
yes.
it's got a whole lot
So
of
it's
other
pointing
ways.
out, though.
So I went
Yeah,
back
40,
to AI
50.
and I said, well,
Yeah, man.
what about
10 of them.
respecting me if I don't
Yeah.
agree with somebody?
Funny, the one with the fuck off TERFs and the ugly dress.
AI came back and
He
agreed
cried.
with me.
And cried and cried, and so they
Right.
got
So
the
then it went
barriers
on to
moved
some
to where
more
they
work.
are.
So we went back and forth for
I
And
love
we went
Rick.
to get some of our stuff, and I went and stood on the
and there was
posters,
a
and his hand was
thing that I
under
was
the edge of
saying.
it. You
So
stood
the
under
next
your
thing I
hand. I
said
said, no, I didn't.
You
I
can't
stood
be
on my
born with a
posters.
body.
You shouldn't have your hand under there.
And what
And he
came
cried,
back
you
was
stood
a
on my
very
hand, and then the
simple
parliamentary
response.
staff came over and said she
So
didn't.
at the end of
I
that,
saw it.
I've decided
The
that
fucking lies they
AI
tell, lying, tranny fuckers, their whole existence is a lie.
AI will not be
This is
able
Helen
to
Horton
do
speaking now.
species. Because it has
Yeah.
been
Oh, she is?
infected
Oh, there
with
she is.
virus,
Cool.
and I'm not
I'll
talking
come
about
over and say
COVID.
hi.
I'm talking about the same virus that's in our
Nice to
education
see
Rick
you.
is
centres.
hilarious.
There's a virus in our
Full
education
time.
centres. Now, for those who
Like,
don't know
her
me,
there
I'm a
is.
teacher.
humour is just
Yep,
priceless.
fire it all at me.
Highly
5
intelligent
years
woman.
ago, I walked
Highly
out of the
intelligent woman.
classroom
What's
I
all
could
that?
not express enough how intelligent Rick really is. If you're not over on her Substack, reading at Substack, please go over and subscribe to her Substack. You will not ever go wrong reading her Substack.
This is not something that should be in the school.
Oh, yeah.
The petition gained over 40,000
Hi, bud.
signatures.
You all good?
Just a lot of parents engaged with me. And there were school teachers.
Now, just so you know, there wouldn't be any channel called Stone the Throne without Rick Wendy.
He was
He was my inspiration for starting
They
this
didn't
channel.
even know about it.
You know, I
So
didn't
this
know
is
what
how insidious
I had
this
to offer the
Yeah.
surfing because
comes out. There
apparently
were only some
I don't make
schools
the
who fully
sense.
embraced it.
But,
Other schools
yeah,
you know, look,
where you go,
everybody
won't touch it.
Where you
can have
go?
a
You're
say.
not on our
No,
side.
it's about
I most surely am
children.
not, but if someone has an opposing view, are you
Do you
willing?
want me? Do you want me to? No, we're not here for you. Where you go? Don't make me call the police. I'll just call the police and get you
What
removed.
laws have I broken?
This is our space and we can have you removed.
What laws have I
Well,
broken?
I'll talk to the police
Tell
about
your
it.
children lies.
You won't get the microphone.
You won't get the mic.
Okay, if you're not able to cite the law that says I can be removed, then
Well, no, I can just get the police to get you gone because we booked this space, and if you're not with us, you're not part of our team. So away you go.
Bye-bye.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
You
you.
have the democratic right to
Take your ears out.
So you go on your space. That's yours over there. That's your space. Sister, you need to go. I'll call the police. I'll go get the police.
Yeah, go and get the police.
Harassing people.
I don't have to cite the law, girl.
Harassing people.
Excuse me, we've got someone who's come over.
Food tribe.
We've got someone who's come over. We've got someone from the other side who's come over onto our side. Could you get her removed, please? That woman in the blue? Yeah.
Yeah, go join your Troon tribe. Got ally over there.
Thank you. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, exactly, Rick. Yeah,
That's
no.
beautiful, eh? What a beautiful day. Well, we're only here to save it. Leave children alone till they can make up their own mind. That's all. And that no child's born in the wrong body. And these bloody groomers and nonsense and that in our schools. You watch your children, officer, you know, you need to. We've got people here who have successfully challenged the board. So if you listen, is we've got a couple, they can't show the footage of what they did, but they 18 months. 18 months it took them to get it gone. But have a listen, whakarongo taringa. Yeah, there's a man, the men are speaking after us, and a father is coming to tell us. So listen up, bro. Yeah, we're not at home to this. Thank you. Cheers, sis.
I love it. I love it.
He's waiting.
I'm going to start asking
He's
the question of
Head officer's waiting for
how did you turn
father
today?
to come up and tell him to get it out of the school.
It's bloody awesome.
So I look forward to that, and I'm really grateful for the
So, see, the police are just removing idiots.
Yeah, I've got some lessons here, because some people seem to think that we're scaremongering and imagining all this.
So that's the eldest Landy sister, Philippa.
A lovely day for it, eh?
So yeah,
good. I'm glad the sun came. We ordered it.
3 Landy sisters.
Thank you for holding these signs, some wonderful people.
And it's got some wonderful
bloody amazing women too.
About sexual positions and all sorts of things.
No. Yeah.
But it really was
one of the
my job.
Yeah, it's not my job. I don't have to cite the law. I'm not a policeman. I'm not a policeman. I don't have to cite the law. Oh, that bloody one in the blue over there come over to try and get the microphone. And I said, you have to leave. This is our area. She says, tell me the law that I'm breaking. I says, we've booked this area. I thought,
And when
it's all
I
right.
talk to parents about this, they cringe and they're like, gosh, how can you be talking about
She's
that?
what
Well,
law
I
have I
tell you
broken?
what,
It's not a policeman. I don't have to
are
cite
hearing
the law.
this
Just go get the police.
around in the school. So if you don't like it, how do you think they feel? And we wonder why our children have got anxiety, why they're suffering with depression, and why they're not coping at the moment.
Yeah.
We're putting terms on them that is not safe.
Oh no, we lost the feed again. Yeah, it's a great turnout, Cosmic. Lisa, it's a really good turnout. And it's lovely to be able to actually hear them speak and not have the harassment that, that goes with it. Sometimes we got to weigh it up, hey, we literally have to weigh up what the go is, whether we do it in stealth and we actually get to speak, or if we advertise it and unfortunately have people turn up that heckle and carry on. I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with a good heckle. Don't mind a good heckle myself, but let's be real here. One lot of people are actually on the side of reality and truth, and the other are not. But so I suppose that's what I'm saying is there's a thing we advertise it and have more TRAs and these people turn up, or don't advertise it and more women and that get to speak. It's not right, it's not fair, but unfortunately that is how it is. I see that it has frozen up. Hopefully she will come back. Oh, here we go. We're going again. We're going again. Should be coming back online. I don't know why it's not. Sorry, as I just jabbed this. It seems to have come back up online, but my computer has not catched up. So I do apologise. There we go. We're back. We're back, baby.
Not information. These are professional health bodies that are pushing this.
I think all in all, it's an excellent stream. And
Yes, very wise, standing there in the shade, guarding us from the shade.
Yeah, with their back.
I might come and feel safe
That
in the
guy
shade
there with
too.
his back towards them.
It's melting and
You're going to be watching what's going on to protect them, right? Like, what the hell?
Yeah. We got some great speakers. And the groomers are over there, the septic 6. I think they've made themselves the toxic 10 now. Or the danger hares with their pronouns, made up identities. I don't know what photos of them. I know who they are. Losers. Men in dresses. You know, men in dresses aren't women.
Oh, do a chat box about
You and your
yes.
made up identity.
Yes.
We're just here to say no child's born in the wrong body, you know, they're not.
Oh,
And
like
they don't need cancer drugs if they don't have cancer. Because they give puberty blockers, they give puberty blockers. Puberty blockers are cancer drugs. They're provided to sex offenders to castrate them.
They call them side effects, like secondary effects, side effects. But it makes it sound like it's the sidekick to the superhero, right? Like, oh my
And I say
God,
no.
here's the super drug.
Well,
And it's
80% of children who think they're a boy or a girl or
it's not a side
confused
effect.
or Timmy loves
It's not
dollars,
like
80% grow
you
out
know,
of it.
it's not Robin to
So
Batman.
Timmy might end up being a paediatrician if you don't cut his dick off. But I know he'll become a state-sanctioned drug addict if they get a hold of him. Those groomers over there, they're patients for life. They are patients for life. Once they get hooked onto it,
I hope
they're
so,
patients
Stephen.
for
I
life.
hope you're doing the job over there. I mean,
And we're here to say
Queensland
no.
today here doing this
No
little
to that.
TERF-A-LONG,
We
so
want the
they're
government
Wellington,
to do something about it.
So I don't.
Oh, well done, Helen. Good on you, girl.
How you going? But
I'm sorry, the stream has just been so terrible. I was just talking to a police officer. They're guarding us from the shade because it's fucking hot. It's really hot. I don't think the danger hares will be any trouble. The first one who got here cried. Did you see him? He fucking cried like a little girl. Is that the closest he'll get to being a woman as he cried? Wanker.
That's because women all we do is cry.
Our kids do not need to know sex, fingering, anal sex, oral sex, and hand jobs. Prohibit your child from downloading and viewing this pornographic government-funded site.
It's frightening.
It's rubbish.
I'd like to introduce Helma, who's come to chat with us today as well.
Good morning or good afternoon.
Man does not get to make laws that change reality.
Stop relying on the social justice
No group of men get to make those.
Turn to time-honored principle of evidence-based medicine. The lack of credible evidence of benefits of gender transition has come into focus for today transgender identifying youth. For children and adolescents, the debate is not whether such transformation
There's a few people here.
What age can youngsters give meaningful consent? They cannot.
Not a bad turnout.
It is possible.
The weather help.
Not allow it.
No.
Invasive life-changing medical intervention for children and adolescents is seen today as a civil right, rather than as a
I've given up on my selfie stick tripod that's not really a tripod.
The civil rights of seniors, of have hip replacements, of knee operations, the endless waiting list of healthcare of senior citizens.
Yes, of course.
We're not providing the best care. Breast cancer drug in New Zealand for women. Is that not a civil
I'm going to find out later if that tripod was the one that we found in the second-hand shop when I was in New Zealand with the tripod. I got the feeling that
diagnosis prior to presenting the gender dysphoria. Instead of reducing
I'm just going to go and see my friends Don and Verena.
Then it was a great little tripod, but I will be asking you later if it's the same one. It was a bargain, and that's probably why.
Yeah, open floor soon, and there's water over there. It's got very hot water if you need one. Just there. Right, you are. Oh, you're welcome. Never mind.
The Netherlands,
Fuck you then.
Finland, UK,
Trying to be nice to that lesbian, but she just, I've got my own, so fuck her.
amongst
I fucking love you, Rex.
I look very wise. And this one, yeah, we're facing out still. Oh, God, I wouldn't. I'm just with my friend here, and she's got an umbrella. Fucking lovely. It's lovely under here, though. So we've got a few danger years.
100% raw truth.
But we don't. We are not against breast buying.
Yeesh, oh, fantastic. Yeah, look at those tama up the tree.
Honestly, one of the
Tama.
best times of my life
Yeah.
is spending 5 days with Rex Landy in Auckland.
Yeah,
Best time of my life.
Puberty blockers,
Here we are.
breast
Yeah.
hysterectomies have also live
The coalition of losers.
adults should be able to take those decisions.
State-sanctioned drug addicts. I know. Well, they've given themselves chemical lobotomy. Fucking groomers.
This is some information from Gender Minorities Aotearoa.
Groomers, no child's born in the wrong body.
Prescribed to minors who are starting puberty and are funded up to the
I'm
age.
live, not people know what I'm live.
Farmec data shows the total number of
But we won't.
17-year-olds on
We only want to do that in Minecraft, just in case anybody on my live stream takes it into their head that we're being serious. We're really just talking in Minecraft.
I just feel sorry for them, to be honest.
I don't. I feel sorry for the women being raped in jail.
being
for things
prescribed
You're right.
10 times the rate of the
Still are
UK.
good.
Yeah.
You've got a horrible life? Good. Put it on yourself. I'm not interested. Women are being raped in jail and children are being sterilised, and you want me to feel sorry for a man in a dress? Fuck off.
Jen Rivers, thanks for the information. And I'd like to introduce to you now Hannah, and she's representing Legacy today. Thank you.
Well, it's come from on high.
Thank you, Wellington, for a beautiful day.
Kia ora.
Look, I'm a mother of 3, a grandmother of 10, and a great-grandmother of 3.
Woo.
So do you think that I'm
bless.
concerned about what my great-grandchildren are being taught? Because thankfully all the grandchildren are actually out of the education system. Some of them are doing
This is
homeschooling.
pointing the other way.
But we
Hi
started
guys, how are
primary
you?
school 20 years
All
ago.
the danger hairs
and in
over
that
there.
school,
The
this
tranny in the
program
ugly
is
dress
not
is
going to be
Really
already
taught.
cried.
excellent speaker.
So we're one of the schools
He
that puts
cried.
back, and I'm thankful for a whole
I
lot of
laughed
other
and I said,
very
"You're not
brave
going to please
people,
get off our
because
side."
reality is
I'm
it's
not moving
fear-driven.
from here, so the
It's
police
actually
will move
fear
them.
why a lot of people aren't showing up here today, because they're
You know,
frightened of
she had to be removed
attacks
too,
that
you
they
know, the
get and
tranny
the
lover.
abuse that they
But
get.
the one in
But
the
I'm
ugly brown
thankful for
dress,
the brave people that have stood here today,
he come up
here
to
today
get some of the
to be a
posters
part
up
of the
there.
voice to
Yeah,
save
and I just
our
went and
next
stood on it.
generation. Now, as a legacy, I'm also the leader of Visit New Zealand, and the reason why we've got these signs here is on the 25th of March when Posey, Parker, and the ladies were up from us in
So I'm just
Auckland.
talking
We were
with a
down
couple
in
of
the
people in the
square.
crowd.
And after they did the violent act, those types of people did the violent act on Posey and the ladies that were there, they thought they were going to march down and remove us and do the same thing. Well, you know, thankfully we had the man up men there, and they guarded us, and we marched down through Queen Street and back up, because somewhere there has to be victories. You have to be brave enough to stand up and face the opposers. And today is a part of facing the opposer, facing those people that want to damage our young people. Now, legacy is the opposite to man up. So man up helps the men, legacy is for the woman. Now, we have thousands of women who have been damaged through sexual abuse, and thousands of men who have been damaged through sexual abuse. If we do not bring a stop to this, our organisation is going to be run off its feet, because we will have hundreds of cases of mixed up, screwed up, damaged young people. We have to stand together. And it doesn't mean we hate other people. It means we say, you make a choice for you as a young adult or an adult, but let our children grow up and then make the decision for themselves.
Yes!
I've got a gay sister, gay niece, gay nephew, and they always say to me, thank you, Auntie, we know that you stand for your principles, but we know that you love us unconditionally.
Yes.
That is a fact.
Yes.
So I don't care what people say about me, because it's not about me, it's about the people that we can make a difference for. Together we can make a difference. We can love people through their struggles. We can be there in their times when they've got to make decisions. But the main thing is about being open. So with our children raising them, we always sit at the table and we can talk about their day and all the things. And then, you know, I think it's about 8 to 9, our moms ask us where the babies come from. And around the kitchen table, we have to be very honest because we knew that one day she'll come back knowing the truth. So if you build relationships, so parents, aunties, uncles, grandparents, build those open relationships where your children feel comfortable to talk to you about anything. And then if the education system are telling them to keep things a secret, they won't. It's important for us to have an open channel to them, to every generation that follows behind us, to love them through their struggles, their misunderstandings, and give them some guidelines. You know, during the campaigning, I loved it actually. But during the campaigning,
what a wonderful speaker.
Answer times, and there was one question in a group in Manurewa. Can a woman have a penis?
Nope.
No.
Everybody but the Labour person said no. The Labour person who's a woman said yes. And look, you know, I understand it because sometimes I've said, you know, my nuts are bigger than some guys because I'm older than some guys. I'm talking about the chestnuts. The whole thing is this. We can still be bold as women, as wahine toa. As I grew up as a tomboy, I grew up with a father. My mother left our home when I was 6. I grew up with a father and 2 brothers on the other side of me. And I did all the boys' things. But it didn't mean I wanted to be a boy. I loved being a tomboy. But I loved dressing up as well. But if somebody had said to me, you are actually a boy, would I have been a confused person today? I think so. I'm very happy being the woman that I am, having the children that I've had, enjoying the nurturing of my grandchildren and having my great-grandchildren. So my 2 great-granddaughters stayed 2 nights with us over the weekend. What did they want to do? They wanted to do dressing up. They wanted me to do dressing up with them.
What's
And
the
so if they wanted to
grandbabies,
be
eh?
out doing the pigs, doing the dogs, doing the chickens, well, off they go with granddad and me following them behind them. But we've got to let children live the life that we live free to make choices and not put labels on them. Let them express themselves. So I'm here today supporting all the wonderful women here, all the wonderful fathers, uncles, grandparents, everybody that's brave enough to stand up and oppose this education.
Look at this. What a turnout.
Next year,
what a turnout.
Well done. Well done, ladies.
No, mihi fire.
So this is a joint project event from Manawahini Corridor and TERFS across the water.
Nazi TERFs, fuck off.
Critical cognitive function, permanent loss of sexual function, permanent infertility, and for those who do these things,
go look over there, you'll see them.
Changes cannot be undone.
Who's dealing with all these broken bodies in the next 10, 20, 30 years?
All of these will be there for life. I'd like to introduce now Karen, who comes down to support our rally today from the Mangawhai Head School. Mangawhai School?
Yeah, Karen.
Yes. Karen, come on in.
Woohoo!
In your education.
About this submission, and they
Hello, thank you for coming and showing your support today. I'm part of a group called Parents Against Gender Education. We're a group that started from a couple of people talking about this RSE document, relationships, sexuality, education, and concerns about it. This group quickly grew when we saw the devious intent, when we started digging into the document after pages and pages of reading, resources, links. It's phenomenal, and we saw why so many parents do not realise what is going on with this indoctrination of our children. And I think the worst thing of all is the sexualisation of our children.
Yes.
So I got a little dropout again. Little dropout. And it could also be, the dropout could also be because it is quite windy in Wellington. That was something that I had to deal with coming into Wellington. They cancelled 4 planes before mine.
Groups of 2 or more talking about an issue
and
This is a
putting their
parent,
thoughts
Karen.
across and their points across and then
Hey,
coming to an
How are
agreement.
you?
Sending out a survey
Okay.
that has no relation to the topic.
Lovely to see some blokes there.
Lovely.
And
Fellas,
ideology
you know?
and confusion
Nice
and
to
the
see you.
sexuality of our children through pornographic material they will be taught from and shown in schools. That is not consultation. Parents asking when they can go to a BOT meeting and then being told they have no speaking rights and they cannot ask questions is not consultation.
No, true.
You have heard from all these wonderful people who have delved into this and they have a lot of factual
Hey, Cosmic Lisa, have you
information.
found your specs
I am
yet?
telling you that
Stephen
this
is asking.
does not need a whole lot of reading. It does not hold a whole lot of research because it's bloody ridiculous and it's obvious.
I got these ones, but
See the danger here's all 10 of them.
I was a daughter. I was a sister. I became a wife. I became a mother, a grandmother, and a great-grandmother.
Legend!
And no school or government has the right to spread this bullshit to my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren.
Yes!
I will not stand by and let it happen. And I will not be gagged or silenced by any board of trustees or government.
Preach!
Would any
Love
of
it.
you allow someone to come into your home and teach your children or grandchildren about fingering, about pleasuring themselves or their partners and how to do it?
Oh, sorry.
Would
Sorry,
you
Lisa,
tolerate
2
them
days.
asking you how you masturbate and how often you do it?
That drives me crazy.
Would you tolerate them asking you about anal sex?
Yeah.
Because these are all the things that they are being taught with provided guidelines and resources from places like Inside Out and Family Planning.
Groomers! They are groomers!
They are groomers and they're opening the door to pedophilia and it is extremely obvious.
We say no!
We say
How could you
no.
not
We
see it?
say no!
We will not let this happen.
No!
My son is gay.
Yay!
And he is very disturbed by the spotlight that's been put on his community by these alphabet activists talking utter nonsense and untruth.
Lies!
A part of the gay community. And the gay community does not want anything to do with them. So get out of their umbrella. You're not there.
Yes! LGB are all the leaders!
We are being brainwashed with something that makes no sense.
Absolutely.
Adults can do whatever they want. We see we've got a Nazi TERFS fuck off sign there. Where does it show we're Nazi bloody anything? We are for children. We don't care what you do with your adult life. Leave our children alone. If someone wants to come into a school and teach
Look
your
at that
child
talking.
from 5 years up about sex and sexual acts,
they're a groomer.
that is wrong, right? Right?
Yes!
You let them come into your house and do it? No! Do not let them in your schools.
No!
Isn't she great?
Why do they want to come into our schools? Why do drag queens want to read stories in our libraries? Why?
Because they're groomers.
We must talk like we don't have a
Men with a
microphone.
fetish.
Her voice is projected so beautifully.
Yeah,
sex
We have
clowns.
an awesome, strong
Because men with a fetish are not women.
And you're amazing. Thank you.
Woohoo! Yeah! Truth to power!
Oh, look, is that written in Chinese? That's brilliant.
which is obviously a state-controlled and enforced education.
Misery Groom,
Having a period
Miss
isn't
Misery
just a
Groom says
feminine
she's sorry
thing.
that you've
People of
lost
all
your
genders
glasses,
can
Lisa.
experience periods. Normalise using gender-neutral language. It's kind and respectful.
No! Never!
Oh,
Never!
that bloody mayor that's just recently vacated behind us. Kind? What kind? Kind of what?
The teacher has nothing to do with
kind and
the LGBT
if I
not
make
a
a
damn fucking
mistake,
thing.
correct yourself. Don't make it a big deal. Try do better next time. I say fuck off.
Fuck your pronouns!
The
No!
other thing is we need to avoid and be conscious of, according to the government, Education Government New Zealand, using the word woman or girl exclusively when discussing periods. Instead say, people
Hey,
who
Lisa, maybe
menstruate
sit down in the
No.
couch.
have
I'd love
periods.
these down on the couch
Menstruators. We are women.
with a dog sitting on them.
We own and claim
We
our
are girls!
womanhood. We are women. We don't need anybody to tell us because we just are. We know. Our next speaker today, I'd like to introduce Katrina.
Yay!
From the Women's Rights Party, thank you.
The word woman
What a
is taken!
great bunch of speakers.
It sure is.
Yeah, good mate.
Well, I can't ad lib like some of these others have, so I've got my
Oh, amazingly strong speakers. I was talking to Rex the other day and she said, don't miss it, that they were, had great feedback, people at different groups interested in speaking. So she absolutely right.
Christchurch is my home, but I'm proud to be standing here alongside Manawa Hene Kuriro to fight against the creep of gender ideology into all our lives. I have no problem with people being who they want to be if it doesn't negatively impact anyone else, but I strongly object to our public institutions incorporating gender ideology into their policies, especially incorporating them on the sly.
Because it's rubbish!
My personal focus is the negative impact on women and girls from policies which allow any man who says he's a woman into our spaces. But gender ideology creeps in many more places than that. When a staff member at one of Christchurch's private hospitals discovered that a 17-year-old girl had a gender-affirming double mastectomy, euphemistically referred to as top surgery, in January this year, the extent of the creep is horribly evident. 17 years old. What an utterly questionable procedure to perform on a 17-year-old due to a dubious narrative spun by dubious advocates for it. Will she be the only one? I doubt it. I know we all have our own stories, but like a lot of other women, I hated puberty. I neither wanted these or periods. My body did things I was neither mentally nor emotionally for, and I hated it. I didn't know how to manage the sexual attention from men and boys either. Sometime between the age of 15 and 16, my mental and emotional maturity began catching up with what my body was doing, and I was able to settle into it. But there were 3 or 4 years of unrest and wishing it could
I don't even know if I'm still live streaming. I have no idea. My phone turns off. Bloody hell, sorry. I know.
Combine that with the inculcation of children of primary school age about sex only being something that's assigned at birth, with multiple gender identities to choose from after that, and a young woman and then...
Oh, she's lost the stream again.
An emotional couple here in New Zealand at just 17 years old, and judging from the information I received, it gets done. Word from the USA is that at least one new law firm has been created.
Like I said before, it is incredibly windy in Wellington.
It is solely to take on lawsuits from trans. Try to imagine that law firm is only the beginning.
Medical cult.
So I would say that's part of
It's a
why
medical
the
cult.
dropouts happening.
Here in New Zealand, we can't sue like they do in the USA, but you can bet your last dollar that we'll be paying a lifetime of ACC to transgender detransitioners in the near future.
Linda.
I want to tell you now about the Christchurch Central
Fantastic. I've got to go and find
I
shade.
know about that. You can guarantee that something similar will be
Just
going on.
find some shade.
Christchurch Central Library is piloting a free after-school program.
I just need some shade so I can see my screen.
Hello
I can't even see
there.
the screen, so I'm like, and I noticed all the police are guarding us under the trees.
Yeah.
Notice that? Hey.
Hey, VF, how was your event yesterday?
So, my darlings,
You
I'm not
sexual
sure how the stream is
Wolverine,
going. I just had to get some coolness. Terribly sorry,
The
it's
costumes
very,
were
very hot.
amazing. So, if you
I'm
haven't
going to look
jumped
back
over
at
to
this and it's
VF,
just everything
we've
everywhere.
got
I'm
slightly
sorry,
different
I'm just
females.
not a
We
streamer,
tried to run it on VF.
not a live
channel,
person.
but my
But I
technical
reckon there's about
ability
50 people here.
didn't get it going.
I don't think the danger here is going to be any trouble.
You look like you had a
Because
blast.
the
It
first
looked
one
like
that
so
came
much
here
fun.
already
I was
cried.
there with you.
He had a big sook, and they're not even shouting at us, eh? So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So,
which their children may be attending.
like I say, there's about 40, 50 people at its height.
It's deemed to be an external booking, which means the library isn't
We've got tamariki up in the trees.
So it is Halloween too, so happy Halloween.
Seems to have a level of
For us down
Yeah,
here.
born a woman, die a woman. You're a man. You're a
The
man.
American folks are catching up on Halloween in the morning.
Got a dick, not a chick.
Was no longer working for them. So the library.
And I am going to be planning on doing a stream later on this evening for Halloween. I will be a lot less party than I have been, I promise.
For a minute, please, while I open my drink. I'm pointing out so you're not going to be in the stream. I'll turn it around and show you if you like. Thank you.
Yeah, lots of driving.
I'm a terrible streamer. Everyone's everywhere.
Are you partying tonight? Or you be catching up? Catching up
Yeah.
for sleep.
See my ear? Oh, something. It's the hearing aid, and this is Katrina.
As is becoming part of the course, when programs
Oh,
are
my
run by an outside organisation, that can then get passed to that organisation as the one responsible for
a
releasing
linebacker in linen,
information
French
or not.
man slab,
The organisation may choose to
bro.
cite
A man who gets stiff and satin. Yeah, got a dick, not a chick. That's a t-shirt right there, eh? I think I love two. One men and not women, even if you squint.
Inside out, the school counsellors know about it.
Yeah.
Whom
All men are
isomise
men.
and recommend it to the
All
child.
men are men. That's going to be my favourite at the moment. All men are men.
Or even how much parental knowledge there is about
Ugly
the
one.
program.
Sorry, yeah. Katrina's got a lot of information.
To a parent about their child's neo-rainbow gender identity adopted at school and what not.
The talking is amazing, isn't
classified
it?
as a vulnerable
Lovely and big and bold.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, hey. Re. That's all they're doing. Hey, yeah.
Classified as a vulnerable individual also appears now to be limitless. As soon as that phrase is evoked, it shuts down dialogue, just as it is designed to do. Once I
mate.
it was a phrase wisely between cultures.
I try to keep
Yeah,
a
we've got
talk
all the
and
information,
stuff
eh?
and not me at all.
I've had enough of this shit.
But our accusations that the harm being caused to vulnerable individuals may be used as the excuse to forcibly shut you out.
And especially if you don't have stickers,
So,
stickers can get very expensive.
inside out.
So talk and the old Nico or
Sorry about your
Martin
dick, bro.
are perfect.
Inside out, a neo-rainbow lobby group.
Oh, I just said sorry about your dick, bro, to that one in the pants there, the shorts. Look at the fucking state of them.
Yeah. Yes, younger could include your kids.
I think I'm still live streaming. I don't know. They're going to think it's terrible. I can't see.
It's just windows.
We're here. And it drops out again. I do believe that is the wind because Wellington is super, super windy. It's literally nuts. It's crazy windy nuts.
Inside Out is very influential in some schools and with some school counsellors. Despite stating on the website that they're for young New Zealanders, Inside Out's tentacles also reach into private and public workplaces where they give talks to employees of all ages, presumably so they can indoctrinate without discrimination. I use the word indoctrinate because when Inside Out went to our Ministry of Transport to give a talk titled How to Connect with the Rainbow Community, a staff member was taken to task afterwards for questioning Inside Out's version of what a lesbian was.
Lesbians do not have penises.
Yep.
They never have and never will.
Correct. It may not surprise you that Inside Out thinks a lesbian can have a penis.
No, they don't.
Yeah, because it's Inside Out,
more about
right?
that on Speak Up for Women's website under the news tab.
Innies can't be outing.
When Inside Out gets involved in any institution, they break more than they fix. However, if you want to know more about Inside Out in relation to schools besides my personal opinion, go to Resist Gender Education's website and do a search for Inside Out. Several articles will come up about them. I believe there is or was going to be a Resist Gender Education representative here today.
Yes, yep, she's spoken.
She's here? Yep, cool. Cards on the table. I chose not to have kids, so I speak only from an observational perspective. But it's hard not to see how parents are being disrespected and almost being made fools of now because they're inconvenient to Inside Out's trans and queer ideology.
The mockery, humiliation,
some schools and libraries are lacking out. There are parents groups forming on social media now, but the best pressure is in-person, multi-person pressure. And if that's something you can do, then do be the ones who do it. And if Christchurch Central Library is a recipient of that, I won't complain.
Yay!
Thank you for being here today, and thank you to Manawahini Kuriro for organising this rally.
And TERFs across the water.
And TERFs across the water.
As you heard about the 16-year-old who had a double mastectomy, the Trans Rights Brigade want the age for surgery to be lowered to be in line with the United States.
Let's
girls
keep
as young as
lowering the
12
age
and
of
13.
because that's going to go well, right?
You grooming nonsense! You are groomers!
Yes.
Stay away from children! Yeah, she's in there. She'll be annoyed with that, but oh well.
Gender surgery is experimental. Wounds that never heal and require constant and painful medical treatment. Skin and flesh peeled off arms and legs to create fake penises and nipples that fall off. This is eugenics, and surgeons are experimenting on children and teenagers.
Shame!
Word on the street, New Zealand has 4 new surgeons on their way to practice on our children.
Yes, you can join TERFs across the waters.
No!
You just have to declare that you're a TERF across the water and let Rex go. And she will add you to TERFs across the waters. So you only have to say, I'm a member of TERFs
I'm not going to
across the
film here,
waters,
fuck you.
and let Rex know. And you are a member. There is no fees, there is no charges, there is just declaring that you are one.
So you probably don't remember me. Oh yes, I know your face. How are you, girl?
So I believe TERFs across
guys
the
over
water,
there,
initiative that Rex has started
And then we
is
had,
going to be focusing a lot on
We had
children.
the Stasi, we got the children to snitch on the parents so that they could arrest them.
Yes.
When East Germany was in the communist bloc. And Lenin, one of the favourites of the socialists, he's got a quote that should be remembered. He said, give me a child to the age of 5 and I will plant a seed so deep it can never be unrooted. That should bring the hair on the back of your neck up. That was the Soviet Union. And then we have the master of them all with their spots, Mao Zedong.
Thomas Paine.
And it's Cultural Revolution. He took a whole generation of children.
Thomas Paine.
and he brainwashed them to attack the old people, the teachers, professionals, the middle class.
Particularly feel
They
like
killed, they tortured them.
filming her.
This is what happens.
So you see the stuff? Yeah. Silencing. We're silencing them. Look at us.
There's
Holding
some
it
great
back.
shirts there too.
Yes. Very good guy. And another one I like is Beware the Fury of a Patient Man, John Dryden. Oh, lovely.
That's it. We had no cell phone, no TV, but we learned to listen to our intuition and our instincts. And we had that, and it wasn't touched. The aim of the Drag Queen story time is to break the instinct of the child. That's the instinct that every child has when they see something that's different and creepy.
Oh, isn't that Russell Cage?
Oh, look, I'm just meeting someone off Twitter. I've got a week of James.
I love it when you catch that with that in the real, you know, like that you're on
Karen, actually, I'm fangirling a little bit because Karen Davis DM'd me and said, "You've upset Isaac. He's this tranny on Twitter, whānau. He's a tranny on Twitter, and he dresses in women's clothes and then goes, oh, how does this one look? How am I? And all these women are carrying fucking water for him. They're all carrying one going, oh, Isaac, well done, Isaac. It's like, fuck off, Isaac. You're a fucking man. And they're going, oh, he knows he's a man. I said, yes, I know he's a man too.
They're gaslighting them, right?
Like, spaces. And they're like, he says he doesn't use them. It's like,
that's beautiful.
yeah, okay. It's like, self-reporting trannies. Yeah, fuck off. So here we've got this wonderful lime green here. Look at us. And it's pointing out, so you're anonymous, darling. Yeah, I'm just pointing out to everyone. Just, they'll hear us, Mrs. Ward. So this is Mrs. Ward off Twitter. She's come to support us.
I'm keen to get
I
on
love
this
that.
thing that you're looking at setting up.
And the Nigerians,
I've
it's
got
that's okay.
Helen's card.
Aiding and abetting
She's
in
keen
child
to set
abuse.
up like a Zoom.
That's all it is. It's child
Yep, well,
I've emailed you.
and DM Manawahine Kōrero on Twitter.
Yep, I follow them.
Yeah, and I was in them, but I want to do mocking.
And they said to him that they hadn't done it right.
Serious talking in the street, not talking at the table with them. I don't want to do that. I want to fucking laugh at them and say you're a fucking wanker. Fuck you. You're a man in a dress. Fuck off.
And we all have our
I can't be sitting at the
power,
table, you know.
right?
I was lucky.
You know, so
Some people are meant to
I want to do it.
Some people are supposed to talk,
You know, and all these beautiful banners were
some
signed by
people
Lindy.
are supposed to write
She's
excellent
fucking Mindy.
and some of them are supposed to just mock and mourn and have a fucking
Yeah,
fun
she's
time doing it.
And do
Come
something. And we
on.
have to do it now. We don't just talk
Find
about
it.
it.
And I got my cake too, but the
Yes,
answer is
she's
one of
sitting
my
down in the
best
witchy
friends
hat.
in the world. My
Yeah,
cake
Linda.
is
Yeah,
Lindy.
yeah, Lindy Lou.
Let's take each other in
It's
sometime.
Lindy Lou.
They came home soaking wet because the
Yeah, she's cool, all right.
changing room was
Hey,
still having that instinct.
all of you fellas.
And they know it's pretty, they know it's wrong, and they don't want it, and nobody's listening to them.
I formed TERFs across the water for overseas people
So you have
as
to go
well.
to bloody
So
gag
all you do is say,
You have
I'm
to
a
go with the
member
whole
of
lot of
TERFs
you.
across the water.
and stop this.
Okay.
Because
And
we
you're a
fail
member,
those
and
girls.
I took
Don't
some videos
fail
here
the children
today. If you
that
want
are coming
Lovely,
along.
thanks.
Yeah.
And what you do as a member is you give me permission to talk to our government select committee
I'll give
on
it to
your
you
behalf.
already.
So there we go.
That's the gun, mate. That's
So
the gun.
now, because I have a group now, I get 10 minutes instead of 5.
Identifying as the opposite sex when they reach
So do you hear that?
TERFs across the water has granted me, I get 10 minutes.
they are the opposite sex.
Isn't it great?
I
So I
think
have
across
a
the
coalition
water,
of concerned
Rex
citizens that I
spent
represent.
more time
Talk to
talking
them
to politicians
on your
than just
behalf.
as a single
You've seen
person.
Yeah, that's wicked. Well done.
So I thought, yes, if I formed a group as a group of concerned citizens where we get
we have
10
the
minutes
open floor,
to voice our
which we're
concerns to
starting
the
off with
government.
Blair. Blair,
Woohoo! Yay! Now, Blair.
That's why I'm a member of First Across the Water by just declaring it. Help Brent
That's
have
a half
a
hour for the meeting. And Blair,
5
I
minutes
want this one because Blair is
or so
Blair's the
to talk
father
to
who
government. So they get 10 minutes instead
saw
of
the board.
whatever they
Hi,
normally
Blair.
get
Yeah,
over there.
really tired of this bullshit. You know, these guys over there, like, get away from our children.
Yeah, stay away
from them. What the fuck have you got so much interest in our children for?
Yeah, come on, Dad, speak truth.
You'll never be a parent. You won't know what it's like to have a child.
Come on, Daddy-O.
You guys are.
Keep going.
Fuck off.
You are grooming nonsense. You are grooming nonsense.
But the thing I want to say is that there's a lot of women standing up. There's a lot of women. It's all women. And it's time for men to stand the fuck up. Support your woman.
Support
your girlfriend,
women.
your grandmother, your auntie. Yeah. Go along to the school. Be the dad that goes into that school. They're shit scared of men.
Oh, yeah, they are.
So, my call to all men is get in behind your wife and your woman. They need the men now.
Unfortunately.
They need us. Don't leave them to fight this thing on their own. Your children want you to be the dad.
I know you look
and
like
fucking look after them.
Yes.
It's time, men. Get in behind your woman. It is time to do that. Stop letting the woman do all the work. Thank you.
Yay! All right.
Thank you. Now we have Daniel. Daniel's a homeschooling dad.
Yay! Hi, Daniel.
Thanks, Brown.
Support the mama bears and watch them go.
I absolutely agree with you. The men need to stand up. The men need to lead their homes.
Yep.
Because it is in the home that the education starts.
That's it.
It is in the home where the education should happen.
Yes. Yes, teachers, absolutely.
I started homeschooling, my wife and I started homeschooling. My wife did most of the work. 2 years ago, as a consequence of her being mandated out of her job as a theatre nurse.
Yeah.
We had a government that said, hey, you need to take some juice in order to keep your job.
Yeah. Boo.
With that experimental juice at that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway, not going to talk about the juice. But now I'm actually doing most of the homeschooling for my 3 children and my slightly younger son, who's only 4. He's starting, but yeah. And we came to this position because of mask mandates. It was our kids were going to a wonderful Christian school. But at the beginning of 2022, we were told they're going to have to.
You're good, Cuddy.
You're telling me that my kids will not be able to have not just regular life, reduce the oxygen, increase this carbon dioxide levels.
Sorry, the stream is so bad. I'm so sorry, Fano. My mates, they've put up with this everywhere. Someone's here, a statue.
The stream is a lot better than I think you realise.
Psychological impact of not being able to see the full expression on people's faces, on their peers' faces. I thought, we were told, well, hey, look, if your children are exempt, you say so, then that's fine. And I said, no, it's not enough. It is psychological manipulation. It is psychologically destructive to have kids in the class wearing masks in the classroom.
Yeah, but move on to this now.
We started homeschooling.
Yeah.
interesting journey. I wouldn't go back to putting my kids in school.
No, not now.
Because I've started to
Is that,
see what my
is
kids
that
are
man
doing.
with us or with him?
He's on his own worker.
Oh.
I know what they're doing for me.
He's got the,
I know what they're doing for
the government's check.
You see them? He's every day screaming.
My daughter finished high school in 2019. And this is already in before COVID.
Besides whether or not to let
Definitely
them read
made
their
it
book,
work, but
it's part of his studies.
in a group of 80 students in my daughter's senior year, grade 12, two of them tuned out. Two. A male, female, and
There's
a
people
female
here
male.
listening.
That female
There's people here at their lunch, they're listening.
She had a double mastectomy at the age of 19
we
years
bought the
old.
chair too. That's the other one. Glad we bought the other chair.
You know, these are 21-year-old babies now, baby adults, you know?
But I think we need to actually
20,
change
21, 22 baby
our
adults.
society so that
And at
that's not
19 years
required.
old, they've had a double mastectomy.
All right.
So it's not just homeschooling. It's like, how do we operate? How do we operate our society? I think it's time to actually take back our power, our mana, and decide.
I have to go.
We don't
I have to go back to Wanganui.
We don't need to wait
Thank
for
you.
them to
Thank you so much,
We can
darling.
do it.
Thank you for coming.
We just have to
Yes, we'll try and come.
work together.
Thank you so
Train with
much.
each other. Forget tax. Tax only comes these guys to do the stuff
Wonderful.
that we don't want them to do.
And look what a good turnout, sis. Yay.
It's time to
Brilliant
stand up
turnout. They should be
and
really
have a
proud of
revolution of the
themselves.
people. Not a violent revolution, but a revolution in our thinking, a revolution in the way that we interact with each other.
Yeah.
Please forgive me, I'm not a public speaker, but these people over here are saying they're Nazis. That really is offending. I have just read a book.
Well
I have
done,
actually
lady.
lived in
Stepping
China.
up, but you normally
I have
wouldn't.
lived in Malaysia where I've seen corruption. I've just read a book and it was written by a German woman whose uncle had been captured by the Nazis because he was in the resistance movement.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I got mine. It's like,
so she used that as basis
You'll go after dog.
I just read in Rex's chat over there. Since I was there. Down with poo now.
Only those people who
God.
say they're
next
Nazis
time,
could start reading
and all you need is
about
50
what it was
people
like in
to
China.
join your
That's
channel
like,
and let us know, and we'll all
yes,
join your
and
channel.
her
Right, and
calling
you have
her
50 people,
non-binary
then you can live stream. And oh, look, wait, people have seen my ear. They've spent most of the stream looking at my ear or the sky or this lovely statue man. They're used to me.
Oh my god. It's not that bad, Rex. It really isn't that bad. Oh, look, I could have taken a whole serious side to this, and I could have been doing a TERF-A-LONG to the Manawahini corridor actual speakers, because I know that Di and Michelle that wouldn't have minded me doing that, but I want a good laugh today. Everything's pretty serious all the time, and it's Halloween.
Because I'm a nutter.
That's why I'm going to TERF-A-LOng to.
Well done.
You might understand, friends, and I'm here representing a small left-wing organisation called Workers Now. It says something about the state of politics in this country today, that we're one of the very few small left-wing organisations that still believes in science, still believes workers' rights, still believes in women's rights,
yes,
and still believes in freedom of speech. Now that crowd over there, they've got one weapon, and it's shutting down meetings. It's stopping discussion. It's stopping things being discussed. That's how it is operating. They're using the same tactics as the authoritarian government that brought this shit in the first place. Right. When the election took place, workers now stood two candidates, and part of our policy, a central part of our policy is that no one is born in the wrong body, people are born from one. Nobody can change their sex, and women are entitled to the hard-won spaces that we only just recently achieved. We stood for those policies and we're going to continue them forward in the next year. Thank you.
So now we'd like to ask Kalani to come, a member from the Chinese community who is going to back us all the way through.
Yeah. Did you see the Chinese writing?
No, it's just happening right now. No, look, no one can see his son. Allow parents not. Sorry, I just jumped into block this. School will support and allow not inform and assist them further. Dividing trust. So how can motivating it be Nazi? That's what I'm asking you. How can motivating it be Nazi? Parents have right to
like they're putting his board up against that woman's arm.
Oh, he's so reasonable.
Oh, the march.
And I'm a man, born and raised.
And we're masks made of plastic.
My teacher worked out fathers to save our children. This is what my purpose in life is, to be a dad. So that my little girl who's 7 years old and my daughter has
That's exactly right.
Hysterical. Sorry about your death, bro.
And if they do want to wear the mask, they can wear masks of plastic.
Keep your hands off our children. Keep your hands off the minds of our kids.
Yes.
Fathers who are raising up right throughout the country. And you know, through the work that we do, I can't tell you how many broken men that abuse their partners, and when you've got incest and all those things that happen through our tamariki. And when we speak to these men, we find all of these things happen when they were kids. It's at the vulnerable age when they were kids, when they were exposed prematurely to things that they should not have been exposed to. And now we're legalizing it, we're endorsing it, and we're opening the floodgates to allow
Angry trains. Tranny's angry.
Yeah. Some of the topics that they have talked about in this curriculum. Well, you know what? Why would you make a school teacher talk to your kids? If an adult spoke to my kids about that, I'd say, man, you're no good than a pedophile. So
Then you can worry about fixing the rest of the world. We've got more homeless people now.
Oh, look at him shaking with rage. He's shaking with rage because women are saying no.
Maybe it was that like it, hey? The women just say no. When you have the knowledge and you know, the word no is really easy to say.
TERFS-a-slur.com. Go and have a look at TERFS-a-slur.com. That's where the hatred is. TERFS-a-slur.com.
Our aunties, our sisters, thank you for standing up.
Oh, no woman. Oh.
Stand up. Take your position.
A little drop out again, unfortunately. It looks like it's kicking back up again, though. It's only going to be momentarily.
I
know
what you've been through. I know where you've been. Dunbar. I grew up in a town of women, where all I was taught was about women's things. I was a better woman than I was a man, because I was surrounded by women. But you know what? Where would I be today if I continued down that journey? I'd be standing around
It's like playing chess with a pigeon.
Why did you not? Why did people go to Albert Park? Why did trans?
That was a state-sanctioned mob. It's like playing chess with a pigeon, eh? And fucking board gets covered in shit and the pigeon's happy.
Clip of the man up. We've got raising strong lives, taking back our nation, standing, raising our children so they can be confident.
I'm going to turn my stream off now, whānau, because I've got to go and feed my car, feed the petrol in my car. So I'm going to try and turn off my live stream. I've got to find some shade. Well done, Don. Well done. Well done. Oh, I've got to find some shade just so I can see what's happening. And
the glare on your phone is really hard to see.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, darling. Yeah, look, I'm just letting you see, but I've got to go and feed my car, my meter. And we've got about 20 minutes left, and the troons are really angry. Oh, 10 minutes. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. So, oh yeah, fuck it, I'm going to go. Never mind, if I get a ticket, I get a ticket for parking.
Oh, she's going to go.
Men speaking.
Put some money in your meter.
Oh.
You got the money on.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I've got money over there. But yeah, never mind. It's up just up.
Oh, it's a big
I'll
list.
go up
They will do you real quick in those meters.
Oh yeah, look. Oh, yeah.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, they're not going to do anything. Right, I'm going to see if I can turn off.
Along with your great
excuse
event
me.
yesterday too.
Sorry, I won't be a moment. Hello, I'm just going to try and turn my live stream off. So sorry to interrupt you, but
no, not at all.
I can barely see it. It's all hell.
I really appreciate it. It kicks me up my turfy butt to do some stuff, and I love.
Right, my darlings, I am going to go because yes, we've got 10 minutes left, and I'm going to go and feed my meter so I don't get a ticket. It's been fantastic. I'm sorry the stream was so shit, but you know me,
yes, please do.
And
I'd love to hear the breakdown of what happened in Florida after you did your costume.
And see if I can sign out, my darlings. So.
Oh no, Rex dropped out on the goodbye. Oh well, 10 minutes left. That was great. Honestly, she's a crack up. Everything, whatever you think Rex is, she's that times 1,000. She's 100% real, honest human being. And yeah, she's a little rough around the edges, but that's the best way the diamond should be, rough around the edges, rough and raw and strong. And that's what Rex is. Rex is a real diamond in the rough. Thank you, Cosmic Lisa. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you, VF, for dropping in and doing this TERF-A-LONG with me and Rex. Just so you know that, Rex has given me permission to do this. So here I am, and I would love to be able to do more of these sort of things. I know I'm not for everyone, but I do like a good laugh, and I think in a lot of ways, this is how we're going to win this game, is a bit of Monsters Inc. style laughter being stronger than fear. So, once we can get over the fear of what these TRAs are doing and attacking us and that, and we start mocking and scorning and shaming, and I think that's going to be the win. Well, that's where I am. So I kind of think of, I suppose, I think of myself a little bit like and Rex, maybe we are the Mike Wazowski and Sully from Monsters Inc. I think so. I think so. I think we need, like, academics are fine in what they do, but there's a point when you're saturated with all the knowledge. You're already saturated with all the knowledge, and you're only hearing them regurgitate that again. And I'm up for fun. And if you get over to Brittany's Totally Twisted Females channel, or if you want to catch the TERF-A-LONG I did off that. What the girls did yesterday in Miami, please go check it out. That was absolutely spectacular. It was marvelous. Yeah, thank you, Misery Gloom. I like the Monsters Inc. sort of comparison myself too. I do. I don't think I'm funny. Like, I don't think I'm funny, but my daughter has told me that I am unintentionally funny. So let's go with it, with what you're good at, what your strengths are. And I'm not going to go down that academic sort of way here. I am an occultist, so I do know symbolisms, and I do know I've been called a disturbing numerologist, which is one of the most hilarious things I've been called. But we will be doing a lot more on this channel going down that little track. So I will be back this afternoon. I promise we will be doing a Halloween little tidbit or a bit. I don't know how long it'll go for, but we'll be doing a little channel. What I'm hoping for the channel moving forward this afternoon. So anyway, I'll leave it for now. I just want to say a big thanks to Miss Misery Gloom for dropping in, for Stephen dropping in, for VF dropping in. I really appreciate you in the chat. For Cosmic Lisa dropping in. Sorry about your glasses and not being able to read the chat. I hope you find them. Check in between the couch, because I've got a feeling they're in the couch. Maybe your dog's sitting on them like my dog was sitting on mine. I think that's why my glasses are not fitting my face at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to love yous for now. We'll talk to yous later. Remember, turf your way. Stay loud, my friends. Stone out.